And I'm like, man, God, there's people really buying my music. And so, you know, long story short, now the song has over 21,000 likes, 21,600 likes, over 1,000, over I believe 1,100 comments, and then 180,000 views.
Jeez, that's a big jump from 600 to 300.
Man. What's up, y'all? It's Faith, and I am here with Neighborhood Heroes, back with G Weezy TV.
Yes. Yes, sir. We got your girl Faith back on the show. We had you on the first time. You told us your story, your background a little bit, how you got into doing what you're doing, and people loved you. So here we are back again a little bit later on. It hasn't been a full year yet, but it's been some months.
Yeah, it's been some months.
It's definitely been some months. But how you been since then?
I've been good, man. I've been good. Life has been overwhelming as of lately.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's going to pray for it, I ask for it. But, you know, you never know how, you know, it comes in different waves and facets. Mm-hmm. But when God is putting it in front of your face, like, here y'all go, you just like, you know, you got to figure it out. You know, you can't fumble it for real.
Facts. Yeah. Yep. The best gifts can come with the worst curses sometimes. So,
man.
Definitely understand what you're saying. Yes, shoot. So I've been seeing you a lot, you know, in the media with just a lot of the gifts spectrum of it. I seen, you know, people with a nice name for themselves sharing your stuff. Yeah. I seen one of your new songs going viral. Yeah. I seen you on the platform, on the streaming list, playlist going viral. Yeah. Just a lot of stuff bubbling going on. So just in your mind, what do you think was different? Like, what happened? Just something spark or?
I ain't gonna lie, this song specifically, I know the potential of all my music, and I feel like I know the potential of me and where I deserve to be at, but I'm also humble enough to know that it's gonna take a minute for me to get there, but I'm determined. So I guess my determination made this one a little bit different, because even as I introed the song on the video, I was letting people know up front, I was like, this song is gonna be everywhere, but I don't really say that, you know, in any of my music. I'm like, y'all, new music coming up. Hopefully y'all peep. If not, cool. But this one, I truly believe, like, yo, y'all have to peep this. It's my own work. It's mine. I recorded the whole thing by myself. I need y'all to see how good this is. And so I think one day it was just, I think I got it to maybe 300 likes. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, that's fine. I'm satisfied. I ain't tripping. You know, I never am greedy for the attention. Right. I'm very much just like, God, if you let it happen, it's going to happen. If not, we just gonna have to push the next song until it catches some attention. And then one day I was at work and my phone just started going up out of nowhere, and I'm like, what's going on? And I'm like, man, I had to silence my phone, put it on Do Not Disturb. I got off of work. I'm like, okay, let's see what everybody talking about. And kid you not, like, next thing you know, it's like 900 likes. And I'm like, all right, I ain't tripping. That was nothing. You know, I'm still shrugging my shoulders, not believing that this is happening, you know? And then I put the song out. I think I put a song out on a Friday. I think I recorded and did that video on Instagram on like a Tuesday. Friday, I put out the song because everybody was wondering, like, yo, where the song at? You can't be like putting out snippets like this and it ain't no like real song to it. Like, we need the song out. So I finally put the song out, and people was like, I'm buying it. Like, I'm screenshotting people. I'm like, people sending me screenshots and then purchasing the song. And I'm like, man, God, there's people really buying my music. And so, you know, long story short, now the song has over 21,000 likes, 21,600 likes, over 1,000, over I believe 1,100 comments, and then 180,000 views.
Jeez, that's a big jump from 600 to 300.
Man, who you telling? Like, every day I wake up and it feels like a dream. And then like on Instagram, I gained over 5,000 subscribers in a matter of 2 weeks, and it's like, it's overwhelming, like I said, you know, because now people want to book you to, you know, come to their church services or come to, like, you know, youth, you know, empowerment, you know, stuff, and they don't live here. And it's like, you know, you an independent artist and you getting it on your own. You ain't got it like that. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm here standing 10 toes to let everybody know, like, the social media is good. You feel what I'm saying? It's a blessing, you know. But when you really trying to get it from the mud, you gotta understand like this is a process, you know. So right now I'm just going through the process, trying to figure it out, and hopefully by next year we'll have my, you know, first showcase, stuff like that. You know, a live show for everybody to come to and enjoy themselves and everything.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
And when did you say the song came out again? And what's the name of it for everybody?
Too Tough.
Okay.
So the song is called Too Tough by Faith Jones. It's out on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you may have. Sure. You know, you can get it no matter what type of phone you got. I know a lot of people like, I ain't got an iPhone. You can get it on the Android too if you want to. No matter what type of service you got, you can get it, or a phone I should say. You can get it for sure.
Facts.
Yeah.
For sure, that's a blessing to see that your name out there and just somebody that I see in the community actually being heard in other places other than the city. So that's great that you got, you know, stuff happening for you. It's good to see it. I know you got stuff going for you in the future, other besides that. I know it's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Because, you know, actually, besides just supporting you outside of the music, I actually listen to the music and it's good. Like I was jamming to it. Like it's a new type of genre for me, but I was jamming to it and whatnot. And even besides the music, you know, you're nice. You look well outspoken. You're a beautiful young lady. You got a nice charisma about yourself. So I mean, somewhere in the world has no choice but to pick that up and move forward with it. So we wish you nothing but the best. As far as that song, do you know? Were you know, up just thinking about music? Did you have something to inspire the song to come along?
Yeah, I did actually. Funny enough, one of my homeboys, he viewed my live. I normally go live on Facebook, you know, giving people tips on how to make songs from scratch.
Right.
A lot of people want to figure out how to do that, and I write songs like for a living. I actually get paid to do that on the side. It's like another hustle of mine.
Okay.
You know,
said on Facebook?
Yeah.
So what's your Facebook name for people who...
Faith Jones. Okay. So if you just add me on there, like it's my regular name, Faith Jones. Majority of my social media is just straight Faith Jones, except for my Instagram is Faith Jones with 2 underscores for Instagram. But everything else is just Faith Jones, including my YouTube channel as well.
Okay, great. I didn't even know you did that.
Yeah. So it's just, you know, a behind the scenes situation, just a little bit of, you know, extra money here and there. And I also love to influence and help other people, you know, not just myself, because people look at you and think you got the talent. And then they're like, oh, you just save this for yourself. I didn't work with so many artists in Kalamazoo, but you know, when you got that contract, you know, you just keep it quiet, you keep it pushing, you give them their music, you know, keep it pushing, you know. But yeah, it's something I do on the side. But Too Tough, I actually was on my Instagram live and I was creating a different song. And one of my homeboys, he was like, yo, you really tough. I'm like, thanks, man. And I was just like, tough. Like, that's, man, okay, I guess a tough is what you want to call it. And then like certain, like my other guy friends was like agreeing with him. Then I'm like, why they keep saying that? And so on the thing, I was like, all right, y'all, we done with this song. I'm about to look up different beats. So I was just looking up beats, random stuff. Beat came up on YouTube, free beat. I got it just random. And I'm like, tough. And I'm just sitting there, keep repeating that same word. I'm like, man, I kid y'all not, this junk too tough. And I was like, hold on. I said, give me a second. I was like, then if y'all can give me about 5 minutes, I can do something with this. And it was like, too tough, bro. Yeah. And like in the comments, it was like, yeah, do something with that. And they heard the beat. They was like, just do something, hurry up. Like they was trying to rush me to do it. And I'm like, man, I'm a songwriter. I need to process this. Yeah. But sometimes I freestyle. So when I freestyle, stuff just gets to flowing. And so the stuff got to flowing. I just started to type it down on my iPad. And that's how Too Tough was created. Like just off of somebody's compliment. And I was just like, man, like y'all really inspire me, which is kind of how my songwriting goes. You know, sometimes artists come in the studio and I be like, what you going through?
Right.
Like, just tell me what you're going through. Like, if whatever it is, we can write about it. Like, it's possible. And some artists, I think, because they know they have the gift and not the writing skills, they don't know how to put their words into music, which is the beautiful part about being a songwriter, because I take stories all day, every day, flip them, and make them to what you want. And little do people know, they think I'm singing about me. Half of the majority of the music I made wasn't even about me.
Right.
You know, it's about people inboxing me, telling me their story.
I think that's the way for a lot of industry people nowadays too. A lot of people think that they're the ones that they're talking about, especially when they talk about shooting and killing and all this crazy shit that the industry loves to sell. We think them niggas ain't doing that shit. They probably the homie is that they next door neighbor and they grew up with probably is. I
experienced this. Yeah. You've seen
it.
Yeah.
You told me this when you came home afterward.
No.
But I'll just say it was me. You'll go to jail in the long run.
You feel me? I gotta put on that persona. You know, I gotta show it off to the people, make it look good. And I think I would inspire people to, you know, not do that, cause I was that person. You feel me? And a lot of people always ask me, like, how did you get off into, like, doing gospel music, and then you listen to my music and it don't sound like gospel.
Right.
And it's like, because I had to realize back when I was trying to, you know, live, like you said, that life that I tried to put on, you know, when people look at me and like, oh, she look like she can, you know, do this for the industry. She can be an R&B singer. She can do this. She can do that. But I realized that wasn't where my comfortability was.
Right.
I was so busy trying to please an audience where I wasn't getting pleased myself. And I was like, this is uncomfortable. Like, to a certain extent, you find yourself going on stages and you like people expecting this new person out of you, and you like, bro, I just want to sit here and sing. And it's like, that's where I need to go. So if anybody out there rapping, I should say, you know, rapping, singing, songwriting, whatever the case may be, you gonna get further being yourself than being somebody else.
Facts.
Especially if you're uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Don't ever try to be somebody else. I'm telling you, you gonna find yourself being more sad, more depressed, more going through stuff, trying to be somebody because of your surroundings and what people think you should do than being yourself. So I would advise y'all, you know, just hold on to that and just think about it, you know.
That's powerful. That's definitely powerful. And I think a lot of people that's even, you know, it's not even the ones that's not trying to do shit, but the ones that are making the effort to put forward to do what they're trying to do out here, that needs to hear that message, because not everybody, you know, of course it's an easy way to get in the door to do a shit that people that been through the door have done before.
Yep.
But sometimes it can be a lot easier to do it your way. You just gotta find out what your way is.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people need that, to hear that, to be motivated to, you know, stop being Uncle Tom, or stop being motherfucking ghetto gangster Gary, whoever you want to be.
Tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, that's a powerful message for sure. I want you to talk a little bit about, you know, being independent, because I know that you know, we had talked off camera about you not wanting to sign to a label and the struggles, and I know it's a lot of people that's you know, deep on that decision, and they don't know which side of the, you know, ball to play for yet. So I just want you to touch on, you know, on your thoughts of being independent and what you think the pros and cons of it is.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start off and say that I know what the receiving end of a contract is. I didn't had a contract with millions of dollars in my face. All it needed was my ink. And I probably, not gonna lie, I'd probably be all over the world right now, you know, if I made that decision. But I realized the industry is looking for money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's something I can't sugarcoat, you know, which is a secret that's now out to the world. But y'all know now. You feel what I'm saying? You may think that they're looking for your talent because music is your passion. Whatever, if you a poet, rapper, you paint, you sing, whatever it is, the industry is solely looking, what can you profit? What can you bring into us?
Exactly.
Because you're talented, cool, you have the talent, we don't. We have the pockets for your talent. So when somebody else got the pockets for you, it's like, do I compromise and kind of lessen myself a little bit and then try to inch into my talent so people can see I'm talented for real? Or do I sit here and say, no, I'm going to go with my gut, I'm going to stick to what I know, and somebody who is, you know, worthy of noticing my gift is going to appreciate that and put me on to the point where I don't have to compromise my gift and really do what I need to do. So I think the end of the industry where they, you know, present this look to you and like, you'll have millions of dollars. And that's another thing too. Do not be fooled by a contract. Don't be fooled by a contract just because it say millions of dollars. That's not your money. They're offering your money because this is to pay for music videos. This is to pay for photo shoots. This is to pay for music videos. You have to pay all that back.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Say